Greetings, dear friends. Your invaluable support is our strength. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. This greatly helps the growth of our channel. Leave your comments. Your feedback is very valuable to us. And now, to the most important and current world events. Let's go.
And the tribe with iPhones. In Italy, there is a severe flood. A state of emergency has been declared in the province of Veneto. Problems in Tuscany. 2 people have died. Several rivers have overflowed their banks. In some areas, the first floors are completely flooded. Hundreds of houses and cars are damaged. Several thousand people are left without electricity. Many landslides. For example, in Versilia, 1,500 residents are blocked due to a rock slide. A red level of danger has been declared in Parma and Piacenza. The main news on RBC. In the studio, Sergei Krasnov. Hello. The USA has presented Europeans with a proposal to ease sanctions against Russia in case of a prolonged ceasefire. And they emphasize that this is necessary for a peace agreement between Moscow and Kyiv, reports Bloomberg.
The proposal will effectively freeze the war. The Ukrainian territories occupied by Russia will remain under Moscow's control. Kyiv's aspiration to join NATO will be taken off the agenda. One of the officials stated that these plans, which need further discussion with Kyiv, will not lead to a final settlement.
As Bloomberg notes, the USA has not yet received responses from the Europeans. Experts believe that Secretary of State Marco Rubio's statement that Washington will leave the negotiations if there is no progress is primarily aimed at the Europeans and Ukrainians to force them to make a decision as quickly as possible.
We need to determine very quickly, and I'm talking about a matter of days, whether this can be done in the coming weeks. If yes, we're in. If not, we have other priorities. I think everything can be resolved in a way that satisfies everyone. I can say one thing, there is no military solution to this conflict. At the same time, some of the sanctions are European sanctions, which we cannot lift. Therefore, Europe must, in any case,
to get involved. And furthermore, the USA has spent billions on Ukraine over 3 years. But now there are other areas that need to be focused on.
The U.S. Secretary of State stated this after a meeting in Paris with the President of France and a dozen European diplomats. Marco Rubio noted that a second round of talks with Europeans is scheduled for early next week. And Washington expects clear answers from them to the questions posed. The U.S. President confirmed that the states want to achieve a peace agreement on Ukraine as quickly as possible.
We don't have a specific number of days for this task. But we want to do everything quickly. Ideally, right now, if one of the parties complicates the process, we will abandon this task. They are playing their games. But we are not going to put up with this. I think there is a good chance to solve the problem. These
lives, so that's 2,000 battles. The territory of the Krasnodar region from Novorossiysk to the east is free from fuel oil contamination. The swimming season there will proceed as usual, as reported by Rospotrebnadzor. However, in Anapa it's different. More than 140 beaches in the city are closed, along with 9 more in the Temriuk district. Swimming there this summer is not allowed, but overall, even in the affected area, the quality of drinking water and air meets all requirements, according to Rospotrebnadzor. And it is noted that you can stay in hotels and sanatoriums just without swimming in the sea. The regional administration reported that 2/3 of tourist accommodations in Anapa have their own pools, aqua zones, and spas. Market participants note that the prices for vacations there have dropped and further reductions are possible. The oil spills after the accident in the Kerch Strait are currently sporadic. The oil tanker sank in December during a storm. About 2,500 tons of oil products entered the Black Sea at that time. There are disruptions at Gatwick Airport in London. The country's largest union, Unite, is conducting a 4-day strike. Part of the air traffic controllers, registration service staff and baggage handlers are participating in it. And the biggest problems are for passengers of Delta, TAP, Portugal, Air Peace and Norwegian. The reason for the strike is issues with pension payments. I should note that Gatwick is the second largest airport in Britain. It sends and receives up to 500 flights daily. Stay tuned to RPK.